Hello YouTube. Today I ran into well, not today, but a little bit ago on an ATV trip. I got an '07 Polaris Sportsman 500 HO. And we ran into a little problem here with the secondary clutch. Yeah, I thought, here's what happened. Basically, I was riding along the trail and I came out of a mud hole, and then all of a sudden the belt started slapping around on the inside of the cover here, this cover, and I was like, what the heck is that? I thought I broke the belt, or one of the bands off the belt, and that didn't turn out to be the case. Finally did figure out the problem though. The first thing I did was, of course, I bought a new belt. This brand new belt here. It did need a belt. If you're gonna fix your problem, probably gonna want to buy a belt anyway. Just, anytime you get into that cover there, probably a good time to get a belt if you don't remember the last time you replaced it. But yeah, brand new belt off of eBay, 30 bucks. Pretty cheap. Thought I'd just slap it on there with all this, and then turned out to be doing the same thing. So this video is for pretty much anybody who's having issues with their belt, not tightening up. But anyway, what we found was that the belt was way too easy to put on, and there should be some degree of difficulty to it if you're gonna put a new belt on. So just keep that in mind. You can figure out if your primary clutch is good by, well, this is directly connected to the piston. Just start it up. And if it goes in while you rev it up, then it's good. And as you can see, it was good when I revved it up. Went in just like how it's supposed to. Nice and easy. But anyway, let me go down, show you the secondary clutch. Yeah. Okay, so here I got my secondary clutch. It's all torn apart right now, but the way it goes together is pretty simple. This just slides over that, and yeah, in order to take this apart, this is on top here, and there's a little snap ring. Just take that snap ring off. You gotta push down on this when you're doing that. And that'll come out pretty easy. If you're taking out the snap ring, make sure you get a good set of snap ring pliers. I got these Icon snap ring pliers, and they are just amazing. Don't fight shitty snap ring pliers. That's terrible. Broken my hands many times on those. But yeah, these are very good tips. Hardened steel. Anyway, and when you get this off, your spring is gonna be in one of these two holes, and it'll be, the bottom part of the spring will be in one of these two holes too. You wanna make sure you mark with a Sharpie, like how I did, saying which hole it was in. Same with down here, it was in hole number 2. Easy enough. But when we took this apart, yeah, major problems. Major problems. If you can't see that, those are little buttons that I don't know exactly what they do, but they like make the clutch go in and out. Secondary clutch goes in and out too. And with these all broken and chewed up, it was really hard for the clutch to close completely again. So I got a new set of these, all coming in on Amazon, or I mean eBay, 18 bucks. Another good thing to check while you're in there is these are they're coated with some metal, but they're brass. And you just want to make sure that these little sleeves in here don't look like brass. You don't want them to be yellow. And ours look good. And when I put this in, there's no movement side to side on the sleeves there. Everything feels good. So I'm not gonna replace those. But if you have to get a torch, heat them up, there's Loctite in there, and then you just bang them out with a screwdriver and a hammer. Easy enough. There's not much to these clutches, actually. I was surprised. So if you're considering taking it to the dealer to have them put in a new one or something, they're charging you like 400 bucks. I got all the parts I needed for around 50 bucks, and very simple to install if you got the time. Yeah, so, and these are just Torx bits down in here, easy enough. Then when you're putting it back on, you want to put the spring in the hole number 2, and put this one in hole number 2 also, and keep in mind that there's a little gear on here, and it looks a little different from the rest of them, and that's your boss gear. It's right there, that one. It's a little wider, and you can kind of see it. Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. That one's a little flatter than the rest. So line it up with the boss gear, and then you want to give this a 1/3 of a turn. When you put this all back in, you might need a clamp to hold it down with 1/3 of a spin, and then you'll be all good. And yeah, there's some other videos on how to actually rebuild these Scrambler or Explorer, Polaris Explorer. They're pretty much the same clutch, just in a clutch that looks like this. But anyway, that's today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I helped one of you guys out. That was the main goal of this video, was just to help someone out who was really confused on why their new belt wasn't working. But yeah.